Roxanne, there'll be a before picture of her because she had really long hair, no layers, just. And about a week ago, we cut it to this length and we put layers in there for her. And so today we're going to do a set with the hot rollers here because this is what she has at home and I want her to be able to work with what she has at home, and then I will give her other styling tips as we go along. Already when she came in, she put some gel that she had that was kind of a glaze, and it was a cream, and it was actually too heavy for her hair and was weighing it down. So I dampened the hair, and I put some of my gel in, which gives body, but you don't feel like there's anything in there, so we kind of had to retexturize her hair. And I'm going to just utilize these rollers and do the same thing that she would at home, and then she'll know how to do it herself. And I think with my spray it leaves no sticky residue, and it's what we call style and hold. So you can actually brush your hair with this and then actually use your hands and pull it up and spray and style it. So I'm just putting that on there for just a little bit more hold. So we'll just kind of comb that through. I'm doing that because she used the other styling product before she came in, so I'm just trying to get us a little bit more body.
Here I thought I'd be getting more body, and instead I was weighting it down, right?
Right. But that's part of, you know, when you have consultations or you get a new style or something, then the hairdresser should, you know, help you with the products that are going to work properly for you and for your hair type. And then it's much, much easier for you to do your hair because you're not fighting against what you're trying to achieve.
Well, people like me need all the help we can get. I've always been get in the shower, wash it, towel dry it, run a comb through and go for years and years, and it would be nice to have some options.
Yes, and you can use curling irons with this. You can do many, many different things. We're just doing these rollers because you basically told me that that's exactly what you have at home, so I wanted to try to stay close to that.
Well, and it's been a long while since I've done much curling, so it's interesting to see, to me, to see even how you put the rollers in and how you angle them and what effect that'll give when we get them out.
Right. And, you know, Roxanne's a very, very busy lady. She has a wonderful little motel here in Arizona that she runs. It's very sweet and cute. And then she also has a ranch that she takes care of. So she's quite a busy, busy lady.
Well, and the gift shop in the motel, too.
Yes, right. Get it all.
So I have to have hair that's easy.
Quite. And we're just kind of giving it some lift, and then, you know, we might even do some little pull-up things with it as well to show a few other variations of different things you can do once you get the body in it, or even without the body, because when you were first in here, I showed you some few things, right, on how to twist it and turn it and pull it back and make it cute and simple without a lot of work for you. We don't have time for a lot of work.
No. And it really, I've always liked long straight hair, but it really does feel lighter and nicer with the layering that you did on the back.
Oh, good. Yes, and I should say that you want to still be able to pull it back, so rather than putting a lot of layering around her face, which would cause a problem for her, we ended up just doing the layering in the very back section here, and it really lightened it up. And then when she does curl it, she's going to get more going on in the back.
But that's a great idea for people like me that are busy, working all the time, and don't like hair in their face.
Yes.
I like long hair, but I don't like it all falling all over my
Right.
face.
That was your main complaint. I don't want any hair in my face.
Right.
So I
And
said,
I went
okay.
home and I could take a clip or a rubber band coated with cloth and put it in, and I went, it still goes back.
Yes. And that is called listening to your customer.
Mm-hmm.
And what the client really, really wants is very, very important. And that only takes a little bit more time, but it's worth it because then everybody's happy in the end. So here's Roxanne. We used the hot curlers because that's what she does. So we wanted to keep it within her range. And of course she knows she can do other things as well. So right now we're just going to brush it out and kind of arrange it. And she's already kind of excited with my gel that with blow drying and using my gel, we were able to get more lift for her than she has had in the past.
Well, it makes quite a difference because usually mine's heavy, and between your cut and your gel, it's not just laying flat, which is really nice.
Yeah. So we're just going to go ahead and brush now, and there'll be probably a little pulling, but I'll try to be careful there. We had to kind of add a little bit more setting power to it because when she came, she'd already put another product on there that made it a little bit heavy. So all we're doing now is brushing it out, and I kind of place the rollers in her hair at an angle so that when we brushed it out, it would kind of go along what we're trying to achieve here with the look that we're trying to get. And then you always want to look at the shape, of course, for hair cutting, coloring, sets with your customer's face of her shape, the shape of the face, I'm sorry, because you want to be able to bring out the best assets of their face. And she has a nice shaped face, a little narrow in points, so I wanted to get volume up in the area where I thought that we could use the volume from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this back even just a little bit more, and I'm going to use my spray. And then I'm going to bring a little bit more of this over to the side because I want it to have a little bit more of a lift up here rather than her hair tends to want to part. Mm-hmm. And so I'm trying to work against that and give her just a little bit of something, maybe just a little bit different than what she usually has.
I think all girls like that.
Yes. And then I will also show her, before I do spray it and everything, I'm going to also demonstrate and show a few of other little styles that she could do with this by wearing it pulled back and up. So I think this is very, very pretty. We'll let her look. You know, we get a little bit of that lift to the side there, which really, I think, really accentuates your face shape just a little bit more. And you can take this part and you can part it over higher or lower or however, you know, that you want to do that.
Okay.
Or you could just pull it all straight back. You can part it wherever you'd like to. And then by just pushing this up, you know, you instantly get a little bit of lift on top, which I don't think that you had before.
Uh-huh.
So, what do you think?
Pretty.
You're going to go back to work and then say, wow. And when you go out on the ranch, you'll say, wow. Even the horses, wow, what happened? Who's this lady, huh? Let's turn you around so we can see the back. And this is just brushed out soft. And you could tease it up in here if you wanted to and then smooth it over, just have a little more height up there. But I don't think, you know, you're really too much into that.
No, I don't want to be a big head.
Yes, a big head. I'm going to give you the mirror, Roxanne, so that as I turn you around, you can see the side.
Oh, that's really pretty.
And then you can see the back and see how much more volume you have because we have put the layers in here.
Uh-huh.
All right, so when you curl it, you're automatically going to have volume back there now that you really didn't have before.
And it feels so light, too.
Yes, And we just curled it and brushed it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of work, and you can do that, right?
She
She has these little clips that she would wear to keep it out of her face. So you can leave it, the other part down if you like, and you can just pull this back. Quite simply, and just kind of gather the top part all together there. Mm-hmm. And then, let's see here. Get it all in there, since you've got nice thick hair.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see you can pull it back, and then you can just tuck this behind your ear to get it out of the way, because when you're at work you need to get it out of your face. Mm-hmm. But yet now you have some curl to go along with it. And
I just really like those layers in the back.
Yeah, and it's soft.
With the curls back there, that's pretty.
Yeah.
And it does make my hair look a lot thicker. Here I'm getting older and I thought it was getting thinner.
No, it was just, you just needed a really good cut that was really custom for you. And we'll turn you around so people can see it. Just pull back, because I know she does that a lot. She has to pull it back to get it out of the way when she's running the motel or out riding the horses or something. And then, of course, so that's, you know, one way that you can do it. Here, I'll put this over here so we don't forget it.
Now we can pull it up a little higher
Yes.
some way to get even more height up
Yes,
here, right?
right.
Okay.
And so that's kind of what we'll do now, because I think I showed you the last time you were in before we did any curling. I showed you how to take the sides. Let me show you, and then I'll show on the other side. Okay. On the sides here, how to take these sides and just twist them, like so. Just twist them up, and when you get it up to about where you want it, then you just put a pin in there, or a clip, or whatever you want, and see it lifted it up, and then I'm going to bring the other side up.
I see, I've always thought that uplift, sweeping up away from your face is flattering. It shows your cheekbones.
It does.
Something.
Yes. Well, and it pulls the whole side of the face up, which I think they can see from this side down and this side up. And then we're just going to take the other side, and then you could put pretty barrettes and things up here too. I'm just going to go ahead and pull that up just a little more. Actually, this is one of my favorite things to do. And again, twisting.
And that's that twist.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is one of my favorite things to do, is to do the styling and the twisting. I love that. And just all kinds of styling. I really enjoy it a lot. And
well, I've seen some of your other styles. They're wonderful. And I wouldn't have thought of the twist.
Right.
I mean, to me, I've seen a lot of people do things with braids, but braiding is awkward for me, especially with a bad shoulder.
Yeah.
It's much harder to do, and I think it's a little more severe.
Yeah.
The twist is nice and soft.
Yeah.
And easy.
Yes. But that's just to show, you know, how it looks just pulled up in the back. And you can see, it's just even a little more fullness on top. And there's other things you can do up there. You could pull all of that back, straight back on top, if you wanted to. And then the other thing that would be nice